Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, guys. Good morning. All right. Let's see. Sound check. Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, guys. Good morning. All right. It sounds like the sound is working. How's everybody doing? What's everybody watching today? I'm watching, let's see. Let's throw my charting up here. Throw my charting up here. AMD looks interesting. We got APC. APC. If you like penny stocks, we got VTL. VTL running some. We got QD. It's up some, gapping up from 515 to 571. We have NBEV gapping up some. We got Kron, Cannabis Play gapping up some beautiful fades for Kron. We also have PHUN gapping up some. And just by the overall look at this, I haven't really looked at the SPY yet, but it seems like the SPY is going to be up today. Let's look at it. SPY. The SPY is up. It's up to 290. Wow. So we're getting really close to the lifetime highs on the SPY again. The last time we were right around this level was in October of last year. In October of last year, we were at, 290s, and we are at 290 now. And so we are right here. If we can get over 293 in the next few days, we're breaking lifetime highs on the SPY. And so market looking pretty bullish. We'll see what we get overall today. Interesting day. We also have DIS, Disney, which didn't they come out with some type of streaming service? Disney out with some type of streaming service. We have PHUN going crazy here from 880s to 950s. We got SQ and Roku. So overall, we got a lot of gaps today, and I'm going to look for some of these gaps to fill. What's up, Todd? What's up, brother? Yeah, man, I am on my 9th green day in a row. My 9th green day in a row. No losing trades in 9 days. All streamed live. No losing trades in 9 days. We'll see if we can get it. We can keep it going to 10 here. I don't know what my record is with green days in a row. I think it's roughly around what I'm at now. I think I've made it to like 11 maybe before. Like 11 maybe before. And I think I've actually had 2 weeks green in a row. But we'll see what we get. Hopefully we can keep the streak going. And let's do it, man. Appreciate it, Todd. Thanks, brother. Yeah, man. We'll like the thing, like it is though. Like I'm not really super. The fact that I went on a 9 day a 9 day winning streak is good enough for me. So like even if I lose the streak, even if it's a red day, as long as I don't like force trades to try to like as long as I kind of just accept it and I don't try to force trades to try to like win back my loss if I do lose, then I think that's okay. Because like the truth is like I haven't had a losing trade in 9 days. It's not just nothing but green days. I haven't actually lost in a trade in 9 trades, I think. And so, once I have a losing trade, the streak is done. And so we'll see what happens. Yeah, for sure. Nice, Shane. Hey, welcome, brother. Yeah, man, I haven't lost since then. We'll see if we can keep it going. Yeah, I mean, people hate on Mitch and I. People hate on Mitch and I for a lot of different reasons, but you can't really argue with, 2 weeks, no losing days, no losing trades, All right, so we'll see what we get. Market's definitely looking strong today. Market's definitely looking strong. All right. It is Friday, guys. It is Friday, so you still got to be careful. A lot of times Fridays are a little bit lower volume, I would say. A lot of times Fridays are a little bit lower volume, and so you just got to protect yourself today, guys. Fades have definitely been in play. Excuse me. Yesterday I caught VKTX, beautiful fade on VKTX here, and it even faded twice. This is what I call a long-term fade. Like look at this fade. It even did this one pretty nicely as well. But I got this first fade right here. which was just a quick bounce back. These sometimes are a little bit more risky because these can turn into red to green moves. And so, when a stock does this, it could squeeze up, break this high right here, and then just take off. And so these are a little bit more risky, but it worked out yesterday. So they say Uber is going to IPO. They say Uber is going to IPO next week, huh? Nice, Ashton. Hey, good luck, brother. Yeah, I'm going to watch Roku. I'm going to watch Roku and SQ. Roku, SQ, AMD. I think these are all pretty high cap stocks, and they're mostly going to follow the overall market, at least in pre-market. And so I think a lot of these are just following the SPY, which is up a lot. But, I'm still going to watch them regardless, like BBBY as well, Bed Bath & Beyond too. It's up some. So a lot of stuff's gapping here. I'll watch NBEV, Kron, VTL too. Disney. I don't know, man. How much money have you made, Cargo? Yeah, Uber is definitely bigger than Lyft. That's what I'm saying. Like Lyft, honestly, like I expected that to happen with Lyft. Like I thought it was just too high, you know. Um, and it's an interesting kind of tale here, and this is exactly what I expected, and this is what I called out. If you watch the stream on Lyft's IPO day, this is what I thought would happen. I thought that it was not sustainable. I thought that they were IPOing it way too high, especially for a company that's not actually profitable, you know. And so, interesting here. But Uber definitely has most of the rideshare. Weird. Why did it sign me out of YouTube here? Let me see. There we go. I don't know why it signed me out there. Right, for sure, man. They said it was going to open at like 72. It opened at what, like 80 something, right? Let's see. It opened at 88. Just ridiculously too high. You know, and I want to know I want to know if that was their plan to open much higher, you know. But it's just way too high, and it's not sustainable. I didn't, you know. What's up, Greg? What's up, Abby? But yeah, I'll keep an eye on QD. QD looks alright. Like I said, MBEV. What else do we have? PHUN. See what else we got here. BPTH is on the list. BPTH is up some. ENPH is a former runner I used to trade. DLPH, V&E. CGC is on the list. I'll probably watch CGC too. ZYNE was on the list. I'll probably watch that one. Right, exactly, man. Exactly. But I mean, to open up that high, you know, they had to have some investor interest in stuff. But right, I think that was probably what they were planning on doing. J.P. Morgan, Disney. Yeah, didn't Disney come out? Let's look up some news, guys. We can look up some news. We'll start with the overall market. Let's look at it. Can't talk right now. Let's look it up. Start with the overall market. I hate it. What did I click? Now I click something. Now it's going to change the order here. No. No. I hate this, man. I just want it so that the new stories are at the top. For some reason, like, it puts them right in the middle. Whatever. Let's just click this. Alright, so stock index futures were little changed Thursday as investors shrugged minutes and benign inflation data. Shares in Tesla fell in pre-market after Panasonic confirmed a report that they were reconsidering investment. This is for yesterday. I don't want yesterday. I want today. There we go. Now it's working. Alright, so Wall Street is set to open higher ahead of the first quarter earnings kickoff. Stock index futures indicate a modestly higher open ahead of key earnings for JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, PNC Financial Services, Uber's IPO, and so we got an up market for Disney here. For Disney, we have a Netflix rival. Netflix stock dropped 1.3%. Disney unveiled a $6.99 a month streaming service. And honestly, guys, I'll be real here. I'll probably end up getting it. You know, I got 2 kids. My kids are going to love the hell out of that. And, you know, I'll probably end up getting it. And so, sorry. I mean, I'll probably keep Netflix, but I'll probably end up getting this too just for the kids. All right, what else do we have here, guys? We got QD. All right, so we're looking at QD. Yeah, I think QD seems like... Let's see. Let's find this. All right, so QD announced share repurchase of all of remaining shares held by Kunlun. So QD is a leading provider of online small consumer credit products in China. They basically announced that they're going to enter into a share repurchase agreement with one of their shareholders, the Kunlun Group Limited. And pursuant to this agreement, QD is going to purchase all 18,173,885 of Class A ordinary shares held by them. Interesting. So we'll see what happens with QD. Bottom chart here. Or no, QD is right here. So we'll see what happens with QD. Interesting. We can look at AMD as well. Top chart. I'm pretty sure it probably has to do with the overall market, but we can try to look it up here. Yeah, nothing really new. Well, we got something here that says orders from somebody. AMD is key to driving Taiwan semiconductor growth in 2019. So we got a little bit of news, but like I said, it's basically the market pushing up. Then we have VTL, this bottom chart here, and it's up from 77 cents all the way to over $1. And so it's up, at this point, it's up roughly 25%. All right, so just to switch stocks for a minute here while I have something pulled up. PHUN is up. The company was awarded a patent for mobile device localization based on relative received signal strength indicators. Man. And so yeah, VTL up with whatever that some type of patent agreement. We got cannabis plays. We got SQ and Roku here. SQ and Roku. Let's see if I think these are just following the overall market really. Nothing really new on both of these. Roku might take a hit, maybe, right? Nothing out on Roku. What else we got, guys? What else do we have? Oh, VTL. Penny stock running here. Let's see if I can find out what's going on with VTL. I don't really see anything new for VTL, honestly, guys. Nothing really new. If you know what's going on with VTL, let me know. Not seeing much. We got APC here. This looks like some type of acquisition / buyout. Strike price. I don't know what's going on with it, but something going on with APC. We can look at that one as well. What is APC? It's Anarco Petroleum. All right, so Chevron is going to buy them in $33 billion in cash and stock deal. That's what's going on with it. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought it was. You know, it looks like one. Whenever you see a stock gap up this much and then it's just really stable after that, then it's usually an acquisition or a split of some sort, depending on how much it's gapping up. Yep. All right, guys. What's everybody else's main watch? What are you looking at? Any info on projected price for APC? For APC? It says the multinational energy company will buy all of Anadarko's shares outstanding for $65 a piece, a 39% premium to its closing price on Thursday. Anadarko shareholders will receive 0.3869 a share of Chevron and $16.25 for each Anadarko share. Chevron, which has about 1.9 billion shares outstanding, plans to issue around 200 million shares of stock and pay roughly $8 billion in cash for the deal. This is according to Thinkorswim. Would you consider trading that, or do you think it's going to stay horizontal? I think relative to how much it's gapping up, it's going to stay pretty horizontal just because it's an acquisition or buyout. And I mean, sometimes they move, but a lot of times they're going to stay pretty stable. And so I'll probably just forget about it, to be honest, unless it starts to make crazy moves, which, it could happen, but it's unlikely. I'll probably just forget about this one. We'll see, though, KTOV. Yeah, KTOV doesn't look bad. I mean, it's gapping up nicely, just really low volume prior to that. But we can look up the news on this one too for KTOV. Just like I said, really low news, really low volume prior to that. So they're an acquisition as well. All right, guys. VTO. All right, like I said, guys, we'll see if we can keep this green streak going. Nine green days in a row. 9 green days in a row. No losing days in 9 days. So we'll see if we can keep it up. The market has been the market has been extremely good for fades. Fades have been working very, very well in this market. I know it's not going to continue for forever, but at least for the time being, fades have been definitely in play lately. Definitely in play. And it's interesting because the market's actually been pushing up. You know, the market is right around the lifetime highs, at least they were the last time I looked at it. And so, you know, interesting there where, you know, it kind of just goes to show that you could short even if the market's pushing up, you know, especially day trading. And so we'll see what we can get today. We'll see if we can keep the streak going. And hopefully we can. But again, if not, no stress, not the end of the world. And we'll just kind of, you know, we'll just try to hang in there. Nice tech. Nice job, brother. Congrats, man. Why am I signed out of YouTube? Why do I keep getting signed out of YouTube? Is somebody trying to... Wait. They keep signing me out for some reason. John, any tips on the 5-day challenge? Any tips on the 5-day challenge? I mean, my best tip would be to analyze the range of the stocks you trade and, you know, try to keep a consistent share size relative to that range. So like if the stock has a big range, scale down some. If the stock has a small range, you can scale up some, but try to keep everything consistent, because not only do you have to make that $500 in net profit, but you also have to avoid losing, you know, over $100 a day. If you lose over $100 on any particular day, you know, you lose the challenge. And so keep everything consistent. You know, if I was doing it, I would probably stick with like, you know, an average loss of like $50. You know, an average loss of like $50, and I would just try to trade a few times with that a day and try to kind of build it up that way. You know, and so for instance, if you're risking 10 cents a share, use 500 shares, and that's an average loss of $50, and keep it pretty tight, because again, you know, not only do you have to make $500 in net profit, but you can't lose over $100 on any particular day, which is extremely hard to do. And so it's possible, but just try to keep everything within a range. You know, that's probably the best way to do it. All right, well, we'll see what we get. What's up, Tech? Hey, brother, I see you were in VTL, Tech. I see you were in VTL, brother. So, hey, man, killing it lately, bro. Killing it lately, man. So, what, you got in at, what, 71? And so you're up, let's see. You're up, like, what, like $35? Which is good for a small Robinhood account. Those are the gains that build little Robinhood accounts, too, man. So, congrats, brother. Killing it lately, man. Also, guys, remember we have a public Discord. We're trying to build a free, we're trying to build a free trading chat for free. And so join our Discord. I'll post the link here. It's completely free and public. We have a member Discord, but this one's public. We're just trying to build it up as much as we can. It may take a little while. It may be a little bit quiet now, but once we get enough people there, it'll be, hopefully we'll keep adding to it, and it'll keep getting bigger and bigger. And so check out the Discord link I just posted. Like I said, we're trying to build a public Discord. Wait, I hope this is the right one. Just in case I'm removing that, and I'm going to post a different one. Yeah, that's the right one. All right. Yeah, go check it out. Here's the link. Yeah, go check out that link, guys. Like I said, we're trying to make a public Discord so we can have a free trading chat, free day trading chat. So go check it out. All right, guys. So like I said, what's excuse me, what's everybody's main watch today? What's everybody's main watch today? We got a few movers here. We got a few decent movers. Let's do it. So PHUN, VTL. Yeah, VTL looks good. Yeah, VTL looks decent. Hey, appreciate the sub today, Pierre. I'm just gonna call you Pierre, and Leroy and Shane. Thanks for the subscribes, guys. Yeah, if it's your first time here, we do this live every single week, or we do this live every weekday. We trade live on stream every weekday, and so hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Join us again. KTOV, yeah, KTOV didn't look bad. TRNX, I forgot to look at that one. Somebody mentioned TRNX. It's up some. We'll see if it breaks $1. I think $1 is the biggest support and resistance level for a lot of these penny plays. And I think that's going to be the biggest test for these is what they do when they get to $1. A lot of times they'll get rejected, but if they can break over $1 and hold, they can really run. And so I think $1 is interesting to watch for that one. KTOV looked interesting here. And yeah, KTOV, I usually don't like stocks that that gap up a ton and then pull back all the way. Like I usually don't like stocks that gap up a huge amount and then pull back, a huge amount from that. But this one's starting to push up some. The next level to watch for KTOV is 150, this $0.50 right here. That's an interesting one to look at. So the $0.50 level, we'll see if it can actually break and move from that. What's up, Dex? See you in the Discord, brother. I got you, brother. Here you go, Tech. Yeah, let's do it. Honestly, I have a lot of hope for my trading. I have a lot of hope for my trading at this point. It's been a pretty good few months. Since February. So for the last 2 months or so, I've had mostly green weeks, mostly green days, and we'll keep it going here. We'll see if we can keep this streak going, and if not, like I said, I think what traders should focus on a lot of the times is just trying to keep everything as consistent as possible. I think that's the hard thing to do. I think a lot of traders, I think I've said it before, but a lot of traders are actually have more profitable or more green trades than they do red trades. But their problem lies in bigger drawdowns in their account. Like if they have big drawdowns in their account, even though they have more profitable days than losing days, those big drawdowns keep them from, reaching profitability and ultimately discourage them. And so I think that you got to try to keep everything consistent, and that's something I'm focusing on at this point because I need to work on that. If you look at my trading the last year, I've had more profitable days than losing days by far, but whenever I lose, I am sometimes trading twice. I am being stubborn with it. I don't maintain a consistent share size, and so it hurts my account. And I think that's what I have to focus on is just keeping everything as consistent as possible. What's up, Felix? I'm assuming that's a motorcycle, Sophie. But I'll have to look that up to see what that is. I'm assuming it's a motorcycle though. But yeah, we're trading stocks. Kimball. Yep. Street bike. Sounded like one. Hey, have fun with that thing, man. Or sorry, I don't know if are you a male or female, Sophie? I'm assuming female because your name's Sophie, but if I'm pronouncing it wrong or something, let me know. But yeah, I used to have a cool. I used to have when I was a kid. Um, I bought myself a 1978 GT80 mini bike. Okay, yeah, no stress, man. Yeah, I just sometimes I accidentally call females man, like I'll say hey bro or hey man, and it's just a habit. And so I just wanted to check. But no, man. So when I was younger, I bought myself a 1978 GT80 mini bike, and I used to ride that thing around my neighborhood back before everybody was super overprotective of their kids. And like I would just drive around and like hang out with my friends and ride around on this little mini bike. Never got a motorcycle as I got older though, you know. But I was like the coolest kid in the neighborhood on that mini bike, you know. Oh, okay. I got you. My bad, bro. I'll just call you Soph. That'll be easier. What's up, Bill? Good morning, man. What's up? What's up, Bill and Rich? Good morning. What's up, guys? ZKIN. Let me look at it. Let me see. ZKIN looks alright. It's not. It doesn't have a ton of volume right now. Excuse me. So I'd have to look at the daily chart, and the daily chart looks okay. At least the little pattern it's been forming, like you can see here, it has had 2 green days. Kind of pushes up. So like days like this, where you see red days like this, right? When you see red days like this, that means that the stock pushed up originally and then closed red, right? So this is the 29th. So if we like zoom back to the 29th here. Yeah, so it opened green, so it gapped up a lot, and then it closed red. And so basically the pattern is 2 green days, red day. 2 green days, red day. Like look, if you look at the pattern. I don't think that really means much. 2 green days, red day, red day, red day. 2 green days, red day, red day, red day. 2 green days. And so if it follows this pattern, we should have red day, red day, red day. So we should have a red day, but it may push up a little bit, but it's still gapping up. But who knows? I don't know if that pattern's necessarily reliable. I think the bigger thing to look at is it may be a little extended on the upside. Maybe it's going to fill the gap some. Maybe it's going to squeeze up. Who knows? The volume's just too low right now, I think. Like I think that it's actually a bad habit to like look at these like you know, exact patterns, like 2 green days followed by 3 red days followed by 2 green days. And so I don't think you should actually like go by that. I think you should just simply look at the extension, and you know, the last few days it's up from $1.40, it's up to over $2, so it may be a little extended. But with these cheap stocks, you never really know. It could get squeezed up and kind of go crazy. You know what I mean? So you never really know. NIO double bottom swing up. Haven't looked at NIO in a while. NIO, honestly, it's just the range has just been super tight with this one. It's not something I want to trade anymore. And I mean, it fades relatively, it fades well, I guess. But like yesterday, this thing moved 10 cents. I just can't do anything with that. It's moved like 10 or 11 cents yesterday. The day before it moved 17 cents the day before. So a 17-cent range, a 10-cent range. I just can't do anything with this. It's just too small. It's just not going to move enough. It used to move a lot more than this, but I don't know what happened. Maybe they added shares. I know it's got a bigger float, but I just can't do anything with NIO. It's just not my cup of tea right now. A little bit too small of a range for me. I'm gonna watch Kron and the cannabis stocks though. I'm gonna watch beautiful fades for Kron yesterday, and yesterday was a great day for fades too. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Pat, Neil. All right, guys, we got about 7 minutes left, a little bit under 7 minutes. We'll see if we can keep the streak going here. We've had 3 green days in a row. Let me see if Mitch is gonna be here. I'll send Mitch the link just in case. Usually when I don't hear from Mitch, though, he's probably at work. I'm guessing today. Let's see. Here we go. Let's get Mitch in here. What trading platform are you using, and do you recommend it? I'm using Tefs for Tefs and TradeNet for my actual broker. I'm using Thinkorswim for charts, trade ideas for scanners. And so it all depends. I mean, it's good for some people. It's not good for some people. It all depends on kind of what you're looking for. If you're trying to like trade penny stocks, TradeNet's probably not the best for you. But if if you trade just normal price stocks and you're looking for an option, you could check that out. But it's all, it all depends. I think it's good for certain people. I'd recommend it for certain people. I wouldn't recommend it for others. And so it all depends. It's all subjective. All right, guys. So we got 5 minutes. Let's get everything ready here. There we go. Let's get trade ideas set up here. All right. Let's do it, guys. Let's get that 10th green day in a row today. Let's get 10 green days in a row today. GUSH looks good. It's an ETF though. Let me look at what GUSH is. It's an ETF. I'm not familiar with this one. It's an oil and gas ETF. And so, I mean, yeah, it's just an oil and gas ETF. It's following gas and oil. What's up, Huguetes? What's up, brother? All right, guys, we got 4 minutes. Let's do it. 4 minutes. Let's do this, guys. How's everybody been doing this week? I'll probably post a poll, but how'd everybody do this week? Later, Pat. Have a good day, brother. You're the most disappointed person after making $1,500 this week that I've ever seen. Recovering from 6 red days with a green yesterday. That's rough, Chase. What strategy are you using, man? PUHN filed for direct offering. Yeah, I'm going to watch AMD like I typically do. And then I got a bunch of stocks I'm watching today, really. Like Cannabis Plays, Bed Bath & Beyond, Disney, SQ, Roku, NBEV. I'll probably watch. QD looks interesting. I'll probably keep an eye on QD. Got VTL. So we got a lot of stuff I'm watching here. All right, guys, we got 2.5 minutes. All right, guys. Yeah, I might watch NBV. The shotgun effect I carried too many. Yeah, brother, it happens, man. Send link to the Skype. All right, I got you, Mitch. Here. All right, Mitch will be joining us today. We got 2.5 minutes, guys. 2.5 minutes. Let's get Mitch in here. All right, sending it now, brother. All right, guys, we got a little bit over a minute. A little bit over a minute. Let's do this. Nice, Edmund. Congrats, brother. All right, less than a minute, guys. Let's do this. JP Morgan. All right, you got 30 seconds, guys. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, watching AMD, watching QD, VTL, watching Cron, NBEV, Bed Bath & Beyond, PHUN, SQ, Roku, Spy. So we'll see what we get with those guys. That's what I'm watching a few different stuff here, but let's do it. Let me get this ready for the moving average crossover play I've been attacking every day. Get my recorder ready here. And yeah, we'll see how that works out. Good luck, guys. Market's opening up right now. All right, we got AMD pushing here. Let me change this to where these aren't on here. I don't need these. Just kind of crowds up my screen. There we go. All right, we got SQ dropping big. SQ dropping big. I'll watch it for a potential fade. SQ dropping big here. AMD kind of sideways, pushing up and down. We got the SPY kind of moving down a little bit. We got Bed Bath & Beyond dropping. We got PHUN spiking up here. We got QD not really moving like I wanted it to. We got Cron sideways, up a little bit, but sideways for the most part. SQ rebounding here. KTOV, we got KTOV, which has climbed up a lot. We'll see if KTOV can hold over 150. I think that's the big level for it, 150. AMD pulling back, big pullback here for AMD. Yeah, Roku's up some. Roku's spiking up some. We got I'm definitely going to start to watch AMD at this point now that it's hitting and breaking these lows. If it crosses over here, I got to take it. Plus, I could watch for a potential fade for AMD now that it's done this. All right, guys. All right, there's the cross. Let's see if it's going to fail me. All right, well, okay, it failed me in a worse spot. I would have I would have gotten filled at 28.13 or so, and it failed me at 28.08. So I'm just going to use 28.13 as what I would have gotten into. Risk of about 28.23 or so. We can also look for the fade for AMD now. Look for a potential fade with AMD now. We'll probably use 25 or so as the risk. 25 or so. VTL dropping some. And so I got to look at AMD as well, though, for a potential fade. Because like AMD doesn't look bad for a fade if it gets up to 22. It's just about where to set risk at this point. I guess you could use 28 as your risk. If you get in at 21, you could use 28. You could use 30 as your risk, which is probably the best. It's just the pre-market high. You got about a 9-cent risk, and then from 21 down to 05. It's not the best reward. Let's see. You could use 27 too, but I think 30 is probably the best for a potential fade with AMD. Well, this is just the moving average crossover, so I just got in on the moving average crossover play. This is just a testing trade. This is just paper. This is what I typically do every morning is I test out the moving average crossover, and then after a few months of testing it, I'll debut my results, and then after that, I will potentially move on to live money if it works well enough. Alright, so I got out of 200 there. I'm going to let these last 300 work, just in case it does bounce at 28. I do like AMD though. Like if AMD can pull back up to 28.20, I can use 28.30 as a risk, and then I can do from 28.20 down to 28 for 2-to-1 risk reward on AMD. And so I don't hate that one. It's one of the better looking fades right now if we can get it down there. Roku's dropping too. Roku reversed and dropped. I could use Roku here as well. Is SQ. They're both dropping some. So I'm in this with the moving average crossover play, but I'm more so looking at AMD for a potential fade. Let me see if Mitch is in here. Yeah, there he goes. Mitch is in here. Sorry, bro. There we go. What's up, Mitch? What's up, brother? All right, so we'll see if we get this fade action on AMD. We got Roku that looks halfway decent as well. I'm kind of I would let this moving average crossover ride here, but ideally I'm looking for a fade if it can get up there on AMD. Also looking at Roku, SQ. They all don't look terrible here, Roku and SQ. Roku, you could effectively use a 60-30 risk. I don't hate that for Roku. Like if it gets up here, you could use a 60-30 or so. 60-32 looks pretty as your risk, and then 59.50 as your reward at least. We're almost 2-to-1. What's up, brother? I was looking at AMD, but now the VWAP's dropped some, and so I don't like it as much. I could do 27 as risk for 10 cents, but I like 30 better. Also, SQ doesn't look terrible. Alright, I'm covering in. I just got 100 left. I'm going to let this last little 100 work on this paper trade for AMD. So let's see. SQ 76.11 up to maybe 25, maybe 30. 76.30, so 20 cents, and then from 10 down to 80. That's only it's not quite good enough risk reward though for that one, unfortunately. I'm just gonna get out of this and be done with this trade, and then move on to actually start looking for some fades here. It's just SQ. I want good risk reward. I don't know where to set my risk at. 76.10, 76.30, 20 cents. Yeah, it's just not good enough risk reward for me. It looks good. It looks pretty, but it's just the risk reward. Yeah. It happens, brother. Looking at Roku. VKTX. I just saw VKTX. It's up there, but I think the volume's a little bit low today for VKTX. SQ kind of faded, but not really. It'll look like a fade after everything is done, but PHUN. Let me see if that's tradable for me. I don't think it is. No. Hey, Ashton, nice work, brother. Killing it, man. Killing it, bro. Good work, dude. All right, so Roku's what I'm watching now. Roku's probably the best one that I'm seeing right now. You could use 60 as your risk, 65 or so as your entry, I mean, and then you could use roughly 60 as your risk. And so you get in at 59, 63, 65. You use 60 as your risk. What is that, 35 cents? And then you could set your reward target down to like at least 59, but preferably like 58.80 for 2 to 1. And so if Roku can climb back up to the VWAP, I'll consider it. I'll consider it if it can climb back up there. AMD just never quite got up there, and I don't like the pattern that's forming on AMD because the VWAP is at 28.13 for AMD. And the reason I don't like it, let me get these moving averages off now. The reason I don't like AMD anymore is because if it does climb up to the VWAP, it's going to be breaking that previous high. So like, if it breaks this high right here, it's going to have some momentum and maybe squeeze up. And so if it climbs back to the VWAP, it's essentially breaking that high. And like that's going to be a little bit more risky for it. What's up, Eric? You talked to Jason today? Yeah, man, I was thinking about him the other day, bro. I was wondering where Jason went, man. All right, SQ getting back there. SQ popping back there. I said, yeah, man, it's been a little while since I talked to Jason, Eric. And so I thought about him the other day. SQ getting back up there. Like I said, though, if it breaks the 67 or 76, it just looks pretty strong. It doesn't look terrible here for a fade. But if it breaks 76, it's looking pretty strong. And that's the only thing that's concerning about it. I would rather this flag not be here. Yeah, I gotta mute you a little bit, bitch. It's kinda... You got some banging around in there. There you go. Alright, so we'll see what SQ happens here. Snap. Yeah, Snap doesn't look terrible if it can climb back up there to 1190. You could use 12 as your risk, 75 as your reward.
Too late. Too late on Snap. Too late.
And like Roku looks okay. I'll look at Roku, but Roku's just dropped so much that the risk reward just isn't good anymore. I could use 60s now for about a 40-cent risk, and then it's like $1.20 reward, so it's still 3 to 1 or so. Good, man. PBR.
God dang it. Missed another one. AMRN. I need a bounce here to get in here. Looked good though.
Yeah, that one did look pretty. Bed Bath and Beyond dropping some, so we are getting some dropping here. The SPY's running up strong today, though.
That AMRN, that one's gonna upset me. This is the problem of having one screen sometimes. That's an easy trade for me.
PBR is up to the VWAP. It's just a little bit too. I like the risk and reward on PBR actually, and even if it doesn't work here, it still looked good. Like I like this risk here at 65. You know, it's just a tight range stock though. You know, but the 65 level has a lot of confirmation there. You could either do that 65 level, or you could do up here at like 69. But either way, it looked like it would have faked us out. So glad I didn't jump in that one. SQ faded again. But again, I don't like that level being here.
Another miss, John. Levi. I'm telling you, I'm just keep changing stocks and just missing the move.
I know, brother. I think you're beating yourself up too much for it though. Like SQ did it, you know. I think it happens, man. I think we just got to catch one, you know.
Oh, I know those were my three main watch: LEVI, AMRN, and I was gonna watch ACB for a long.
Don't stress it, man. You just gotta put up small charts on. If you're using one monitor and you're not used to it, like put up like 4 small charts and just keep the main watches on there. What I do is I keep my main watches on there when I'm using a small screen, and then I'll use like 1 out of those 4 to kind of like move around. But that way I'll still be able to watch those other 3, and I'll just use one. I'll use one of the windows to kind of search. Levi faded. I see that one. I'm kind of looking at Snap. Like if Snap can climb up to 86, I could use 92 as my risk. Like to show you guys what I mean. I don't really like Snap as much though. It's not really my favorite one to short and play fades off of because I think it's a little bit less reliable with fades. But you know, the risk reward's still good from like 86 up to 92. That would be 6 cents, and then from 86 down to like 70 would be 16 cents. And so, you know,
Trying
pretty
to
close.
short that, but it needs a bounce here. The 22s. Pattern breakdown.
Oh wait, I just realized, man. I don't know why my headphones do this. Like I have desktop audio unmuted, but when I go to this, no, it says it's working. Say something, Mitch.
What's going on,
Oh
man?
no, it's working. Okay, never mind. It's working. Okay, yeah, it's working. Y'all can hear Mitch, right? Chat. Y'all can hear Mitch, right? Somebody saying RBZ was halted twice. I mean, I'm looking at Roku still. Roku, huge, just complete washout for Roku, though. Okay, yeah, they can hear you. All right, cool. NBEV. Yeah, NBEV looks good. I'm watching NBEV. Appreciate that, Omar. Omar's telling me about some fades today. All right, so NBEV, let's see, 63 entry. You could use 67 as your risk. So 4 cents. It's just a tight risk. And then 8 cent reward down to 55. I don't hate that. You just got to get a good entry. Yeah, a lot of people talking about RBZ today. Yeah, look at RBZ go. Wow. Halted. No, it's not halted. I can't tell at this point. It just looks funny to me. RBZ. All right, there goes NBEV. Yeah, I might be bummed out I missed it, but I think NBEV is just too small of a range. You know, I'd have to. My risk would be like 4 cents. My reward would be like 8 cents. You know, it might fade. It looks good, but it's just too small of a range for me, I think. And maybe I'm wrong for not taking NBEV because it doesn't look terrible. Let me see what Kron's doing out. Honestly, to be real, I have kind of my hopes still out for Roku. Even though, like, I think looking at Roku, it's going to be a little bit risky of a trade. FCAU, Fiat Chrysler, popping up on scanners. Looking at Roku, it's going to be a little bit risky of a trade. And the reason I say that is because the previous day's close is right here at 67. Right, and so, like, if I clear all of this out.
Looking at ACB for a squeeze here.
So, like, it's good risk reward for Roku, but, like, very rarely will a stock break underneath the previous day's close, break back over it, and then break back under it again. And so I think I'm being a little greedy with it. NBEV maybe looked good. Maybe I should have taken that one. SQ was the one to take too. I mean, that one faded twice. I just don't think the risk reward was good enough for SQ though. Let's see, you get in at 63, you risk 67. 4 cents. I mean, I could take 300 shares and risk 4 cents. Maybe I'm talking myself into a small range trade on NBEV. It has to get up to 63 though. It's at 62s. What's the other cannabis? Kron's running. Oh, what did CGC end up doing? I forgot about CGC too, man. CGC run. And maybe I'm missing it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to find trades that aren't there.
All right, guys. Long a starter on ACB.
Oh, I don't mind AMD too. Let me see ACB. You said a long?
Yep. I have a starter in it. Looking to add.
Alright, I don't hate AMD here for this one. Like, if you look at AMD for this play right here, I could use this previous high right here as my risk, 17. And so my risk is exactly 10 cents for AMD. I'll take that. And then, you know, I got a big risk reward here down to at least 85. ACB doesn't look bad. It looks good. Alright, there's 28 on AMD. If we can get up to 28.07, I'll take it. 300 shares. There's O3s, O4s. My biggest fear right now is that I'm actually going to miss this one. Like, barely fading, not quite all the way. O3s. Seven still to view up. Come on. There's 4, 5. Alright, I took 200 shares. It's 6. I'll add another right here. Maybe not. Let's see. If I'm going to add the sizing back, I want to see it up to 07. There's 7s. 8s. Alright, so I added that last 300 shares. We'll let this one work. For AMD. Alright, it's down to 06. What is my average here? I must have gotten a bad average. 23.05. I'm disappointed in that average. What's your entry on ACB, Mitch?
98s.
That looks good.
I wanted 97s, but it really didn't get down on the ass side. So right now the risk is 94.
It's not bad.
I just see the daily chart on this one. I've been reading on this one, doing a little bit more fundamental analysis in this one than just technical.
Right.
That's one thing I want to start doing for our classes. Is, I'm gonna start doing classes on how you do industry analysis.
For sure.
You know, I have some schooling in that background, so
Right.
I'll be able to put up an actual full report that I made on. I did it on AT&T, but then I also did a competition one that I did. Tried to find kind of a solution to a problem. That's also fun.
All right, so I got out of 100 shares of AMD already. I knew it as soon as I did it. I was like, I did this because I want to have another green day, and so I should have just accepted the risk I gave myself and not tried to keep it going. But I'm holding 200 shares now. But unfortunately, like I said, I know myself well enough. I know I'm just trying to get another green trade, and so I'm trying to scale out a little bit too early. As soon as it goes a little bit in my direction, which is dumb of me to do. But I'm just gonna hold the rest of my risk. My average is still 28.05.
So getting that buy through 9.
Yeah,
Comes
I'm
a
seeing
little
them.
spike action.
Yeah, that one looks good. Yeah, Mitch is in ACB, which is this one right here.
Starting to get some volume. Let's see if it gets a little rip.
Let's see if we get that red to green move for you.
Yeah, pretty much. That was my idea on it. It's just
AMD is looking a little bit stronger here, and so I got to kind of be careful with this one.
there you go. A lot of bids stacking up on my orders. That's what I like to see when I'm long.
It's up to 08. We'll see what happens here. Appreciate the sub, Cameron and Nadine. Pierre, appreciate the subs, guys. Welcome. Yeah, yours looks good. We'll see if we can break that high. If it can break that high, it may get a big squeeze up for you.
Yeah, man.
AMD looking stronger. As what is that banging around in? I gotta ask, bro. I'm curious.
That's the door. That's the door.
The place must be.
Be.
Yeah, no.
There's certain people that close the door like humans, and there's certain people that close the doors like savages.
Right, man. Hey, they're over there, man. Like, I wondered what it was. I thought it was like a coffee maker, maybe. But
All right, we're gonna get a
makes sense.
pullback here. I expect maybe even a dip, maybe even to the VWAP, but
all right, there's 05s.
it bought up.
There's 04s. There's a little bit better here. Let's see if we can actually wash out under 28. I think 28's the big one here. I've just been getting kind of worse fills on this trade though. Like all my fills have been pretty bad on this trade. I entered it a little bit early.
This
or a little
looks
bit
like
late.
a lovely cup and handle on a 5-minute. Let's see if we get it. We would need it to hold for the next 3 minutes around this area. Open up another candle and rip through 903 on the 5-minute chart, and we'll have a cup and handle pattern.
Let's see it. All right, so we're down to 04s. We're kind of consolidating here. I think mine has to break under 28 if it's going to get weak here and come back down. I think mine's got to break under 28. Six, 7, getting a squeeze. All right, there's 9s. This is the big level here. If it squeezes up, it could easily kind of run me out here. There's 9s. Again, I like my exit, which is my exit's 20 or so, 28.20. but we might get a squeeze here. So hopefully it holds and these previous high holds. But if not, no worries either. I'm in with small size. I'll live no matter what. 15. Fourteens. 13s. Let's get I'd love a washout back down, but it's highly unlikely now. But I'm gonna hold it to my risk. 12s. 13s. What's probably going to happen here, I'm guessing, is that it's going to kind of pull back a little bit and then squeeze up really quick. Maybe come back right after that. But getting pretty close to my risk. 15s, 14s, 13s. So there's the pull back down. We'll see if it actually washes here, but let's see if we get anything else that looks interesting. Yeah, I missed a bunch of good fades this morning, and alright, so like I said, really about 20 is my risk level. This is the big support resistance level 2 right here at 17. There's 12s, 11s. There we go. Let's see if it falls back down. There's 9s. That would be lovely if it did, but it's unlikely that it will. Because it may find some support here at this 28.10 level. There's 9s. I don't know. We'll see. Back up to 12s. Like I said, it's pretty likely that it pulls back some, finds some strength, kind of recuperates, and then squeezes up. But I'm going to give it the chance. Nice, brother. Yeah, killing it, man. Nice work, dude. There's 10 9s. Let's see if it breaks down here. 8s. That's better. 7s. That's good. Let's just hope the VWAP doesn't hold too much. There we go. 6s. See a lovely, lovely breakdown here. There's 4s. 3s. Come on, break 28. This is the big level here, guys. Very obvious level right here. 28. It's got to break 28.
All right, guys. Got my donut here.
Donut trader.
Oh, not like a Krispy Kreme in the morning.
Dude, you got Krispy Kreme? Dude, I don't have a Krispy Kreme for like 30 miles here. And like, I grew up in Louisiana. Like, I love Krispy Kreme. You know what I mean? Like, we had Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
Right, we had Krispy Kreme everywhere in Louisiana. Like, no matter where we went, there was Krispy Kreme. You know what I mean? Now it's like, I'm in Houston, and there's like the closest one's like 40 miles from me. It's terrible.
All right, got to get through this little down point right here. It has to hold. Not only be stopped out. I think it's a good area here.
Yeah, I'm kind of sitting in no man's land with mine, where it's like it's kind of in the middle.
Nice. Like that rebound there.
There's 5s again, man. You got some savages over there opening doors.
Savages, I know. Every single time I hit the mute button, or the unmute button, there has to be someone.
Yeah, man.
It's one of those days, man.
Yeah. All right, there's 4s. Let's get the breakdown under 28. Let's do it. Breakdown. Like, I'm trying to give you a shot, AMD. I'm giving you a chance. Like, break down. Do it. There's 4s. Do it. Break down. Let's see, break under the VWAP. Yeah, RBZ. A lot of people talking about RBZ. That one took off the other day too, and so it's interesting that that one's running crazy here today. But yeah, RBZ just getting halted. Kind of the huge. I don't think it's tradable for me, but kind of a crazy mover for RBZ. Just a crazy move from wow. This one is up from 670s all the way to 16 today. Crazy move for RBZ. Crazy move. All right, here's the big test. Let's break it. Break down under 28. Let's do it. There's 99s. Cool. All right, let's actually hold now, though. I mean, you can test this level. But I want you to hold under 28s. Savages. Ashton, so to check to see if a stock's tradable, you go to your trade manager and you just type the symbol in. Like, for instance, I can type in AMD. It says Y. Under is tradable. I can type in ACB. It says Y. And so you go to trade manager. All right, here's the breakdown again. 98. All right. 99s. Come on, man. Breakdown under this whole dollar. Let's see it. I'm trying to be patient with you, AMD. I'm trying here. What I fear is going to happen is just going to get a big squeeze up really, really quickly. And I'm just going to stop out, and then it's going to come right back down, is what I think is going to happen. I hope I'm not willing that into the universe right now. Alright. 3s, 4s. Maybe I should have taken profits when I was testing the whole dollar. 3s. What, you could break down under the whole dollar and just use that area as resistance. AMD. Alright, there's O2s. Not bad. Let's see. There's O1s. Let's see it. I know you want to break under 28. I know you look weak here. Everybody's doing it. And it's got so much resistance above, man. It looks so, weak here. It's got that resistance. It's got that resistance. Why you gotta make me go red now, AMD? Come on now. You know you look weak. Why you gotta squeeze up like this? Why are you doing this to me, AMD? I think I'm watching it too closely. I'm just gonna let it sit. Roku's still sitting down there, man, not doing too much.
Savages coming.
I know, man. Get some savages over there, bro. All right, ideally, we'd see AMD reject here at the VWAP and then squeeze down and break under 28. But 28 looks to be holding firm here. Yeah, probably. It's probably getting investigated, honestly, now for RBZ. Who knows? Let me look it up. I could look it up. But just from... just from the action it's had today, it's probably getting investigated, I would guess. A little shady there. Let me pull this up here. Just a little shady, you know what I mean? All right, there we go. See, like I said, ideally I would love to see a rejection here at the VWAP and then just a breakdown under 28 without any support. Like, that's what I want to see, just weakness. There's O2s. Yeah, it's just got a bunch of volatility halts for RBZ. SPY looking weak too. SPY breaking down. There's 28.
to see this break this trend line here and then start getting back above 97s. I'm looking to add here maybe a 97, 98. Some more shares if it gets back above.
There's 98. So let's see if it breaks down under 97. That's the big support level. Let's see if it actually washes out. If it gets another few shares, I'll let the rest work, you know, and I'll hold the last 100. If it can break down just under this level. 97. Gotta be quick. 97. It looks so weak here. Let's see, 97s. Yeah, we're at 98s, 97s.
All right, expecting this squeeze to start in the next minute at 10:10, based on the 5-minute chart.
I'm aggravated with AMD. Like, it looks so weak. It needs to just break down and actually hold this level as resistance, but it keeps squeezing up. It wants to hold over 28, and it keeps just bouncing back. Right when I'm about to take profits, it squeezes up. Frustrating. I still think it looks weak, but if it can't actually hold under 28, it's probably going to squeeze up here. Shorts are going to start decovering. That's the only thing I'm concerned about with this one. I still got a little ways to go until my risk hits.
All right, guys, taking the swing here. Added my share size there. Now I'm at 97. Risking right off of this 93. It's going to be a recent risk here. Looking for the breakout through 9.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right, looking good here. That's exactly what I wanted to see there.
All right, I'm back. And, of course, this is what I was fearing. AMD squeezing up like I thought it would. Bummer. I mean, it's still a little early to tell. Maybe it'll get rejected, but this is what I did not want to happen.
All right, my trade looking good. Just needs to hold this trend line now. Get back above, rip through 9.
You added to it, right?
Yep, I got 1,600 shares right now. And in order to add at 95, if it comes back down a little bit, it's looking good. Have a really small risk here. Gonna give it a shot.
Good luck, brother. All right, back down to 04s for AMD. I want to see it just hold under 23. What's your entry now? Sorry. There's 03s again for AMD. Let me get out of this stop. I got a stop set. Alright, so we're testing 28 again for Mon.
Time to finish donut.
Huh? What's your entry, Mitch?
97.
97. So Mitch's entry is
And
right there, guys.
entry.
Yep. Oh, you mean on AMD, Chase? Are you talking about Mitch's? All right, there's 2801 again. Come on now, let's see the actual breakdown. There's 28. There we go. 99. At this point, if it gets down to 96, I'm taking profits. Or 97, I'm taking profits. There's 98, 97. There we go. Boom. Got out at 96. Or I got out of 100 at 96. And now I'm just going to let the rest work because I'm tired of this thing toying with my emotions and squeezing up every time it looks like it's going to be weak. And so I'll let it work. Next goal is 85s or so.
Emotions running high, man.
For which one, Bill? Sorry. Oh, wait. Here's in the chat.
Just gotta pay close attention to it here. We want to see it get back above 98.
There we go. There's the 93 breakdown. So we got it actually broke down under that 96 level. And so, like I said, I'll let the rest work. See if we can break down under 85s. Is what the plan is for this one. 92s. Yeah, I could throw you up while I'm just hanging out with this one on AMD. Here's Mitch. Chase, so you were in there with me with AMD. When'd you get out, brother? Because I mean, you said you got out. Oh, you got out at 97. Okay, so you got out at 28.97. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I don't blame you for that one, brother. While we're hanging out here, remember, if you're interested in actually using the same broker that Mitch and I are using, go check out TradeNet. You know, one of the ways I can use such small sizing is because commissions are pretty cheap on TradeNet. They're 0.006 cents per share. And so if I buy less than 300 shares, my commissions are like $3 or $4 for a complete round trip. So it's pretty cheap. There's also no PDT rule with their funded account. And so you can trade as much as you want on there. And, you know, with cheap commissions with small sizing, you can short anything that's tradable, like the Lyft IPO was shortable. And like I said, the intro package is currently on sale. So you get it for $3.99. And with that intro package, you get 14,000 in buying power. So you get 14,000 to trade with, and there's a $700 max loss. And so honestly, it's not a bad deal if you think about it. You're paying $3.99 to get 14,000 in buying power to trade with. There's a $700 max loss, and so you're paying $3.99 to be able to lose $700. So you're getting an extra few $100s to lose anyway. Plus, there's no PDT rule. Commissions are cheap. It just makes sense for new traders. You know, I think it's better for new traders to lose a TradeNet account than it is for them to deposit $1,500 into a SureTrader account and lose that. You know, I think it makes more sense because I think most new traders are going to lose their account anyway. And I think that way you can kind of protect yourself and, you know, do what you need to do with it. And so I think it makes sense.
Unrealistic. What you
right.
gotta do first is build the skills, and then you
right.
can worry about making money.
Exactly.
You start trading perfect and you go live, and hey, you start trading perfect.
Right. All right, I'm gonna take another half off there.
See if we can get knocked down by sellers. They gotta get to the 93s. They want to see early 92s and stuff. That's signs of concern. Like sort of jumping in.
Yeah, I can barely hear you, Mitch. Yeah, they're pretty good at. Oh. Yeah, you're talking.
Yeah, it's just like just watching it right now. It's at pretty much the risk like right above it.
So guys, I'm actually gonna kind of wash my hands of AMD and just kind of let this rest work. I've scaled out all the way to 50 shares. I'm up about $30 on the day, a little bit under $30, and this is gonna be my 10th green day in a row, guys. My 10th green day in a row. I have not lost in 10 days, in 10 trading days. I have not had a losing trade in 10 trading days, guys. You know, regardless of how small the sizing I'm using, I haven't lost in 10 days, and so. Super pumped about it, super pumped about it. And the cool thing is, like, everybody else can claim to go on these green streaks, and everybody else can say, yeah, I went on these green streaks, but I actually streamed it live. I actually did all of it live. I streamed it every day, and it's a really cool feeling. 10 days, 2 weeks, no losing trades. Super pumped about it, if you can't tell. Really excited. I think it's cool that I went on that streak anyway.
All right, adding my support there.
Here, I can throw you up here, bitch.
Yeah. All right, guys. Now we're taking a big step here. Just gotta watch and stick to the risk.
Uh, 200 shares, John. I wanted to get in with 300, but it never quite got to my entry, and so I got in with 200.
If 92s get filled, you gotta get out.
Honestly, considering your share size, it's actually a pretty small loss relative to the sizing you're using, brother. If you do get stopped out, I mean.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the loss at all. It could go to 300 for all I care. I've been making really good money. It's more about just sticking to the risk, cent-wise. I don't really care about sizing anymore. All I worry about is my cent per trade, and that's what is skill-based.
Right. All right, AMD squeezing up a little bit on me. Luckily, I've scaled out almost all of my position, and I can just kind of hang out and not really worry about it going up too much. Like, I'll probably keep the rest. Like, if it goes over 25, I'll probably get out of it now on AMD. Like, if it squeezes up over 25. I could add my sizing back if it gets back to the VWAP, though, but I'll probably just avoid it and be done if it gets over 25. For a small little green trade. Yesterday... or next week, I'm going to scale up a little bit more. But yeah, just super pumped about it. It's just really cool feeling. 2 green days, or two weeks all green. And it's not even what I really, and I know I'm kind of gloating here, but it's just a cool accomplishment for me. But no, even though it's not even 2 weeks of all green days. It's 2 weeks of...
It's the sizing, though. We gotta get you on that good sizing.
I know, brother. I know. But here, let me gloat, man. Come on. Anyways, so it's 2 weeks of no losing trades. Like, I didn't lose at all this in the last 2 weeks. And so...
all right, guys, might have to cover right here.
Yes, John Carlo. They have ECN fees, but they're not very... They're cheap in ECN fees, but they do have them.
Absorbing. Come on, what are you gonna do? Hands on the sell. If it bounces, but hands on the sell.
Yeah, my main strategy is the VWAP fade, Jitten. That's my main strategy. That's what I use the most. I'll use a VWAP projection if it's in play too, but it's mostly VWAP fades. And like I said, if AMD gets back over 28, I just got to get out of it. I'd like to let it work though and see if it actually breaks the lows and really breaks down and gives me a little bit better entry. The other day it broke down really, or no, that was VKTX. The other day it broke down really nicely. I also think it's kind of following the SPY to a certain extent. I think if you look at the SPY is pulling back to the VWAP and starting to push up. And so I think that's what's going on with it right now. But there we go. There's 88s. And like Mitch, I know you said something about sizing. I think I need to kind of, I think after those 2 weeks of tough trading, I think my sizing isn't terrible. Like my average gain has been like 30 to $50, which is like it's not super small. I mean it's small, but it's not like
guys
super
at 890. Had to close up. Everyone short is getting out there. Long's getting out there also.
Yeah, I think it was a good exit, but don't stress it, brother.
Oh, not worried at all. I had a good $140 gain yesterday, so overall for the week, probably gonna end up a little down, probably about $100. But I had 2 green days, 2 red days, so
it happens.
I'll take it. Last week was over $600, so
right, man. You've been killing it.
Getting down 1 week.
Yeah, man.
$100.
Yeah, you've been killing it lately, brother. Appreciate the sub, Vincent. Appreciate the sub, Matt. Welcome, guys.
Today was just a good lesson in being ready for the market. I got here at 9:29, and that's why I essentially missed my first 3 trades that would have all been green. And then, of course, the pressure starts happening to you, and then you go and you get into a trade that doesn't go your way. That's why you have to be ready. You got to be knowing your strategy, and you can't miss. There's no hesitation. If the strategy is present and the risk reward is there, you have to take the trade.
Right.
That's what most traders don't understand. It's not about, subjectiveness when the trade comes to your entry. If it's there, you just take it.
Yeah, for sure. Like Mark Douglas always says, there's a random distribution of wins and losses. And if you don't take each instance, if your risk and reward is good and your strategy's there, you got to take it. If not, you may miss out on the positive instance of it. Yeah. We do.
Look at Levi. Levi was a beautiful fade.
Yeah, we do this every weekday, Matt. We do this every weekday, man. So we day trade live. One of us is here every weekday. And so we'll always be here. If I'm not here, Mitch will be here, and if Mitch isn't here, I'll be here. So we do it live. We try to be as transparent as possible, man. And like that's the big thing. Like I said, in the trading world, you got a lot of people that only upload their winners, or they only show their statements whenever they're actually doing well. And so we just try to be honest and kind of just show people everything. We can't hide anything if we want to, because everybody can watch us live. Later, Carlo. Enjoy that, brother. Yeah, 2780. I would be happy if it broke down to the previous day's close, which is about 2780. Right, that's about right. 2778 to be exact. It looks like. All right, Bill. Later, brother. Have a good day, man. Honestly, like I said, the moving average crossover play has been pretty accurate today as well. The moving average crossover play has been pretty accurate in the last few weeks as well. And so, I think I'll have to start using real money for it soon. While the fade's working as well as it is, I'll probably wait until the fade stops working so well, and then I'll start attacking the moving average cross. But
APHA looking interesting for a long. I feel like these cannabis stocks are on the verge of breakouts. Maybe it's just my thinking, but
Well, CGC and Kron both ran today. NBV, APHA, and ACB were kind of all sideways, I think. Let me see.
yeah. I just like the
NBV
daily
faded.
charts. The daily charts are looking really bullish.
All right, so we're getting a squeeze up here. Like I said, if it gets over 28, I just got to jump out of this one. I'll give it that time, let it work. Hoping it breaks under the lows, give myself the best chance of success. Scaled out of most of it already. What's up, Sid? What's up, brother? Yeah, RBZ, man. That's the BPTH of this week. RBZ, ridiculous move. Never even had a. If you look at it all day today, the crazy thing about it, it never had a red candle. All day today, it had one red candle. One. Literally one red candle at the open, and every other candle was green. Literally every single other candle was green for RBZ. And so it literally didn't pull back at all. At all. It just nothing but green days. Or nothing but green candles for RBZ, which is kind of ridiculous if you think about it, man. And it's still going, too. There it goes. RBZ up to 2670s. Just crazy, man. Crazy.
Looks like we missed big on Square today.
Oh, no, I watched Square. It faded twice. Or 3 times, maybe. Let me see.
Yep, we're missing another one.
Yeah, I watched that one happen. I didn't like the second one. I didn't like the second one because it was too close to that other one, right? The first one, like, whenever it's too close to that first fade, a lot of times it'll kind of fake you out and it'll kind of squeeze up. And that's what I like to avoid. All right, so here's the test of 28. Like I said, if it gets over 28 here, I think I just got to get out on AMD. It's at the whole dollar. It may fake me out here, but I'm just going to enjoy a green day. I'll let it test, but if it stops me out, I'm just going to enjoy my 10th green day in a row. My 10th green trade in a row, really. All right, I'm out. $22 gain. I'll take it. Well, small gain, but green is good, and I'll take my green trade. Squeezed up a little bit more than I wanted to, and it may fade again off the VWAP, but I'll be done with it and be happy that, like I said, 10 green days in a row, all on stream. No losing trades. That's what I'm more proud of, is that I haven't had a losing trade in 10 days. How do I feel about Roku here? I bought May put options, 17 cents.
Right, looking at a long here potential for AMAT.
51.50. How long? I bought May put options, and so they expire in May. $51.50. I mean, I think it's reasonable to expect that, but whether I think it may bounce some at. Well, I mean, yeah, that's not too bad. I think it may bounce some at 56 or so. Okay, which one are you watching, Mitch?
All right, gonna take a long here in AMAT. AMAT. Got a starter position there. Looking to add a little bit here near the support.
I know, bro. I had you muted for a second. I like while before you were saying anything. Mitch said savages, just because, man, the savages are slamming that door, bro. But I got you pulled up right now, so you're up here. And like I said, guys, here, let me post this. Like I said, guys, I'm trying to create a new free Discord, and so if you guys want to be part of our new public Discord here, check out this link. I'll post it here. And come join the free Discord here, guys. It's free. Like I said, you know, we're trying to build a public Discord here for free, so we can have kind of a free day trading chat. And so, you know, come join us, guys. Come join us. You know, just posted the link. There's the Discord. It's completely free. We're gonna try to build a free day trading chat around it. You know, and so come check us out, guys. Like I said, completely free.
The good old buy the pullback.
Yeah, it looks good, bro. Let's see it run up for you. Yeah, it's there's nothing wrong with that, Sid. Don't stress it, brother. You know, yeah, there's nothing wrong with taking a step back. Looks like AMD faked me out. Maybe I should have gone for the third fade, but yeah, nothing wrong with that, Sid. Don't stress it, brother. Smart thinking, actually. I mean, it takes discipline to do that, brother. So
Remember, it's always better to focus on process than results.
right.
Until you become a consistent, profitable trader, then you worry about maximizing your gains. But for right now, work on process and skill.
Yep. Yes, Sid. Hey, check out our member Discord, brother. You know, trying to build that thing up. RBZ's going crazy, brother. RBZ's going absolutely crazy today. It literally had one pullback all day, like one red candle all day.
I don't even want to look at it because I'll just want to trade it. I know
It's gotten halted.
Parabolics unless I can trade them.
It's gotten halted like 30 times, you know, today. Like 30 times. Something crazy, you know.
I would have took a shot on it.
Yeah. It's got halted over and over and over again, man. So just
those are the type that it's okay to make the decision of, hey, I normally risk about $50 to $100 a day. Let me try 100 shares here.
Right.
See if I can tackle this range correctly.
Right. Also, kind of while we're hanging out here, and I'm done for the day, go check out TradeNet. You know, you can use the same broker that Mitch and I do. The intro package, the base package, is currently on sale. It's usually $500, and it's not always going to be on sale like this. They usually, you know, it usually goes back up to $500 after about a month or so. And so it's currently on sale for $399. With that base package, you get $14,000 in buying power to trade with. So you can trade with $14,000 account, like what you see here. This is what Mitch has. He doesn't have the intro account, but it's this platform that you see here. And so you get $14,000 to trade with. There's a $700 max loss though, and so if you go under $13,300, they close it down. But there's no pattern day trading rule. You can trade as much as you want. There's no PDT rule. The fills are pretty decent if you use market orders. Commissions are pretty cheap, all things considered. They're like 0.006 cents per share. It equals out to about $3 minimum for a round trip, but there's some ECN fees, and so really it equals out to about $4 total for a round trip. And so pretty cheap commissions, all things considered. Like I said, no PDT rule. And again, like I said before, I think a lot of people hate on TradeNet, but the truth is that if I could have started over, I would have rather lose an intro account, because you have to be honest with yourself. Most new traders are going to lose their first account. That's just the truth. They may not actually want to believe that, but statistically speaking, most new traders are going to lose their first account. And it's actually cheaper to get a account with TradeNet and lose $400 or $500 than depositing a few thousand into SureTrader and losing that. And so I think it takes time to kind of learn how to trade the market, and I think TradeNet is a really good option for new traders looking to learn how to trade. You also get a free month of our classes as well if you sign up through my link. And you also get the TradeNet trading course. You get a month of their day trading chat room. And so you get a lot of stuff with that $3.99 while it's on sale. And so it's not a bad option. If you want to check it out, I'll post that link here as well. It's one of the ways we keep this stream free. But again, it's a pretty cheap option for new traders. It can help save them, some frustration than losing thousands, because let's be real, most new traders lose. And this will allow you to have a cheap option and really kind of learn how to trade with smaller sizing. At least that's what I did with it. So go check out the link. I just posted it there. SPY washing out big here. Huge washout on the SPY. It's down to 289s now. It ran up a little bit, but the SPY just had a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 minute straight down move. No red candles in 11 minutes. There are no green candles in 11 minutes for the SPY. It may bounce here though.
VWAP reject on the SPY. Who's about it?
Yeah, it looked good, man. Honestly, my favorite days are when the SPY fades. When the SPY has some VWAP fades. Those are like my favorite days in trading. John, can you tell me what's up with RBZ? I thought I saw it drop 50% this morning. And why is it up so much? RBZ, man. I mean, I think it's just, honestly, I think it got pumped is what I think it did. It may have a real catalyst for RBZ, but for what I see, it just got pumped. Yeah, they announced the launch of the, quote, sell-back guarantee in the U.S., but I'm pretty sure this is just a pump, guys. I mean, not really any catalyst. I'm pretty sure it's just getting ran up, just getting pumped up here. Yeah. Sorry, Cryptic. Brother. Cryptic, man. If you're going to come on my stream, like, listen, brother. Like, I don't mind promoting other people, but if you're going to say you're live and try to steal my viewers, you're going to get banned. Sorry, bro. It's not cool, man. Just to give you a heads up, if you're coming into other streamers' rooms and you're trying to take away their viewers, they're going to ban you, brother. It's not cool etiquette. It's not good ethics as a streamer, This is the same dude from yesterday.
They don't stop.
Him and his 4 viewers,
It's like the bums at my store.
Right.
They just don't stop.
They're just asking for more, man. I mean, I get it. Like, listen, I get it. As like somebody who had to grow my channel from the ground up, like when I first started my channel, I didn't really understand the right way. you know, the etiquette of like streaming and stuff. And so I would like say, hey, come check out my YouTube channel. And then I like, as like a streamer, like I get it, like it happens, you know, but like there's certain ones where I just don't tolerate. Like it's one thing if you come to my channel and you ask, you know, and you're like, hey, can you promote my channel? Or it's one thing if you're not streaming, right? Like if you're not streaming and you just want people to go watch your video, like that's fine with me. But like if you're streaming, especially if you're streaming like video games that have nothing to do with trading, and you're just kind of going to everybody's, you're going to everybody that's live that has a decent amount of viewers, and just kind of trying to plug your own stuff, you know, you're just gonna get banned, man. You know, you're just gonna get banned. You know, it doesn't work. Like going to a trading channel and trying to promote your video game YouTube and steal their viewers. It's just not gonna work. You know. That means you have implement range clicked, Ashton. Unclick implement range. You must have accidentally clicked implement range, Ashton. It's happened to me a lot. So uncheck implement range. Yeah, no worries, brother. Yeah, it's happened to me before, Ashton. It's happened to me like a long time ago when I first started trading on TradeNet. I would sit there and be like, why isn't it letting me out of the trade? You know, I'm stuck in the trade. Why won't it let me out? And it's because I accidentally clicked implement range. But yeah, look at AMD. AMD barely stopped me out. I was right on it, though. I was right on it. But green is good. I'm not going to be super upset. Hey, Mad Skill, brother. You're hilarious, bro. Mad Skill, you realize like I haven't lost in 2 weeks, so you must not drop by very often, Mad Skill, because like I literally haven't lost in 2 weeks.
Oh. Didn't hold the 90s. I'm out.
Don't stress
It's
it,
gonna be one
brother.
of those days.
Yeah, don't stress it, brother.
I'm not worried about it.
All right, guys. Well, that's probably it for today. I'm gonna go ahead and close it down. We'll see how next week goes. My goal next week is to scale up, and yeah, Will K doesn't actually live stream his trades though, and so there's a huge difference. But good try, Mad Skill. But
Oh,
again,
God.
guys.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did. He went there, brother. He went there, brother.
That was, out of all the people.
Here, let's just. I don't even want to say anything. And so, yeah, guys, that is my 10th Green Day, all streamed live. Everything has been streamed live. My 10th Green Day in a row. No losing trades in 10 days. All streamed live, so I couldn't hide it if I wanted to. Super pumped about it. Appreciate all the support, guys. And like I said, if you want to use the scanners that I'm using, go check out Trade Ideas. I'll post these link for the scanner here if you want to go check them out. I'll post this here. And
Right, guys, you guys have a good one.
Good luck, guys. Yeah, go check out the scanners. Super dynamic and customizable scanners. Trade Ideas lets me do a lot of cool stuff. And so go check out Trade Ideas. They're these middle scanners right here. Make my morning super easy, super customizable. Go check out Trade Ideas. Just posted the link in the chat. Like Nightbot says, if you want to use the same broker that Mitch and I are using, go check out TradeNet. I posted the link right above. Right now, they do have a sale where you can get the intro package for $3.99. And so you can buy the intro package for $3.99. on sale. And like I said, with the intro package, you get 14,000 in buying power to trade with. There's a $700 max loss. There's no PDT rule, so you can trade as much as you want without having to, be restricted. And like I said, it's $399. You get a $700 max loss, and so you pay $399 to be able to lose $700. I just think it's a cheaper option for new traders. I think most new traders are going to lose their first account, and this gives new traders a way to actually learn how to trade the market profitably. And so, I think it's a cheap option instead of, for instance, a lot of times new traders will deposit like $2 or $3 grand into SureTrader and then lose that. And that can be really disheartening, and they give up trading. I think TradeNet gives you a cheaper option for you to use real money, trade with real money with no PDT rule, and you can use small size with cheap commissions. And so I think it's a really good option. Again, go check out the link I just posted. It says, want to use the broker we do, get TradeNet's intro package for a special price of $399 here, only through my link. And if you do go through my link, like I said, you get a free month of our classes, you get TradeNet's course, you get TradeNet's chat room for a month. You get access to TradeNet's chat room for a month. And so go check it out. Super good deal. Really cheap overall for what you get with that package. And so go check it out. Also, guys, but no, here, I'll say this, guys. The reason it's frustrating when people like, so-and-so has a better channel, so-and-so has a better channel. The problem with that is that, yeah, they accept U.S. citizens. I'm in the U.S. I'm in Texas, Sam. I'm in Texas, brother. Here, and I'll post the link. But yeah, the problem, guys, like this is the problem with people coming in here like so-and-so has a better channel, so-and-so has a better channel. The problem is that, and I'll talk about this for a minute. There's the link right there for 20% off TradeNet packages. Here's the problem with that, guys, is that, the trading world is filled with fake charlatans. Like the trading world is filled with charlatans, and they have all these loyal kind of viewers. And like the problem is like they don't actually stream live. And like there's a reason these people don't stream live. There's a reason that they hide their profit and loss. There's a reason that they don't actually show you their account balance. And it's not because they think they're going to get hacked or whatever. It's because they're cherry picking their winning trades and they're only uploading their winning trades. They can have 3 losing days, or they can have 3 losing trades on a particular day, and then 1 winning trade. And they can just upload that winning trade, like, look how great of a trader I am. Look how much money I make. And that's what the entire trading world is filled with. And so the problem I have when somebody comes on my channel, when I actually live stream every single day, I can't hide anything. Whether I win or lose, you see all of my trades. I can't hide anything. And so when I go on a 10-day win streak where I haven't lost in 10 days, I'm actually doing that because you can watch it. You can go back in time and look at every trading day in the last 10 days and watch me do it. I'm not uploading just my winning trades. I'm letting people see everything. And so when people come around and they try to act like somebody else is a better trader than me because they are only posting their winning trades, they're only uploading their winning trades, it's ridiculous because it's like we don't even know if you're a good trader at all. Like all we ever see is winning trades from you, and you know what I mean? You're just not uploading your losing trades. And so it's like you have these charlatans that are typically trying to sell, their courses or their classrooms or whatever. They're typically trying to sell you stuff. And that's why they upload these winning trades, and they don't ever upload their losing trades. And so if I can give any advice for new traders, it's just be skeptical of all of these people. Even be skeptical of me, and that's fine. But like, I don't ever claim to be super profitable. I just let people watch me trade so people can see what it's really like. You know what I mean? And so I'm not hating on anybody. I'm not hating on Will. I'm not hating on anybody. I'm just saying, if they're not showing you their account balance and they're trying to justify it, like they're saying, oh, well, I show you my, what do they say they show you? They say, oh, well, I show you my, what did they say? They say, I show you my trade slip. They're not actually showing you anything. And most of the time, they are just not uploading their winning, or they're not uploading their losing trades. They're not showing you their losses. They're only showing you their winners because they're trying to sell you something, if that makes sense. And so just be skeptical, guys. That's the only advice I can give to new traders. There's a lot of people like this in the trading world. There just are. And then they have their loyal followers who, let's be honest, it feels good to watch somebody pretend to be profitable. It feels good to watch somebody pretend to be profitable. and so they have all these loyal followers, and I just kind of feel bad. The gullible get wrapped in, and it's just kind of the nature of the trading world. But yeah, guys, good luck for the rest of the day. Sorry about my rant. I just wanted to touch on that. So new traders need to understand that, like, most of these courses or mentorship and all that stuff, most of the stuff can be found for free online. Most of this stuff can be found for free online. Like, that's one of the reasons, like, Mitch and I do it. Like, that's why Mitch and I only charge $15. That's why Mitch and I, only like, our classes are like $15 a month. Is because most of it can be found for free online. And, like, I'll be real about it. Like, most of it can be found for free online. And so paying hundreds or thousands of dollars for these things is unnecessary. It's just unnecessary. So, anyways, guys, good luck for the rest of the day. I'll see you guys this weekend, and have a good weekend all. And, yeah, I'll see you all this weekend. Good luck in the markets, guys.